He left without a word, and I let him. My wife chose her affair partner over fixing our marriage, so I made sure he knew she was married. Now, her lover is gone, her world is falling apart, and she's on her knees, begging me to come back. Hello, Reddit. I'm Daniel Mercer. I'm 41 years old, and this is a story of how my wife of 15 years chose her affair partner over me, only come crawling back when the truth of her choices caught up with her. From the outside, Maya and I seem like the perfect couple. She's 39, beautiful, charismatic, and the kind of mother other women admired. Me? I was a steady one, the provider, the problem solver, the guy who kept everything running when life got messy. But behind closed doors, our marriage wasn't perfect. Between raising 2 kids, managing careers, and dealing with years of neglected issues, we had drifted apart. We weren't fighting all the time, but we weren't really connecting either. Then she met Ethan, a coworker at her marketing firm. At first, I didn't think much of it. She mentioned him casually, maybe too casually. But then the little changes started happening. Her phone was always face down. She started staying late for work projects. I noticed her laughing at texts, and then the gut feeling hit. Something was off. One night, after she went to bed, I opened our shared family laptop. I was looking for trouble, but when I saw her messages syncing to our joint email account, my world came crashing down. Thousands of texts, not just friendly banter, but emotional conversations, love notes, inside jokes. Then came the dates, and the final blow, their sexual messages. My stomach twisted when I confronted her the next day. She didn't even try to deny it. We shouted. We cried. I called her a witch, a word I regret, but in that moment, it was pure rage and heartbreak. After hours of fighting, we agreed to separate and take some time apart. Days later, we sat down again, calmer but broken. We talked about how we neglected each other, how we'd let our marriage rot from the inside. I told her clearly, if you want this marriage, it's him or me. You can't have both. I thought she'd choose me. We had 15 years together, 2 kids, a life we built. But without hesitation, she whispered, I can't walk away from him. Not yet. It felt like a dagger to my chest. The very next morning, still furious, I found Ethan's number and sent a sarcastic text. Congrats. You've officially destroyed a family. You must be so proud. Good luck being better than me. Childish? Maybe. But I wanted him to feel the weight of what he had done. To my surprise, he responded almost immediately. Wait, she's married? She told me she was separated. And just like that, he blocked her. When Maya found out, she was devastated. She begged me not to ruin her relationship with him, acting like she was a victim. Watching her cry, not for me, not for our kids, but for him, was soul-crushing. 2 weeks later, things settled into an uneasy truce. We started sorting out the details of our separation. She'd find an apartment. I'd keep the house. We'd split custody. Strangely, this calm brought something else, connection. We started talking again, reminiscing, laughing. For the first time in months, I felt like maybe the woman I married was still in there. One night, she whispered, Daniel, I don't want to lose you. Can we try again? Despite every red flag in my mind, I said, yes. For a week, it was magical. We cooked together, tucked the kids in, stayed up late talking about our dreams. I wanted so badly to believe we were healing. But then one night, I saw a message she was typing to her sister. The words burned into my brain. I still care about Ethan so much. Losing him hurts more than I can explain. My heart stopped. While she showered, I did something I'd never done before. I grabbed her phone. In 2 frantic minutes, I scrolled through the pieces of her conversations. She deleted most of them, but enough was still there. She told her sister she regretted asking me to reconcile, that she could never forgive me for calling her a witch, and worst of all, she hinted that there were things about her affair she could never tell me. Her sister, twice divorced and no friend of mine, was pushing her. Leave him. You deserve better. Don't settle. When Maya came out of the shower, I was waiting with the phone in my hand. So it's not me you want, it's him? She stammered, trying to say I misunderstood. but the damage was done. We fought again. I told her it was over for real this time. No more reconciliations. No more chances. She cried, told me I was throwing away our second chance, that I was the one giving up. That's when I realized she was gaslighting me. She wanted me to believe I was just as guilty as she was. But the truth was clear. I didn't step outside our marriage. I didn't lie through thousands of texts or choose someone else when I had the chance to save us. She did. We're still living under the same roof while she finds a place. The kids don't know the full story. We're shielding them as best we can. On the surface, we're polite, even friendly. Sometimes it almost feels normal again. But deep down, I know the truth. We're pretending. We weren't good. We were just going through the motions. She keeps saying, we were so good again. Why throw that away? But I know she's not fighting for me. She's clinging to me because he's gone. And if he ever unblocks her, if he ever calls, I know she'd answer. That's not love. That's desperation. So when she asks for another chance, my answer is the same every time. No, I'm not naive. I know divorce won't be easy. There will be lonely nights, moments where I'll question if I made the right choice. But I also know this. I gave her the chance to choose me, and she didn't. That's all I need to remember. The day after our last fight, Maya acted like nothing had happened. She cooked pancakes for the kids, hummed while making coffee, even kissed me on the cheek like it was old times. For a second, I wondered if I was overreacting, if I was being too harsh. But then, when she turned away, I saw her smile fade. The warmth she was showing was a mask, just for the kids. That's when I knew Maya wasn't fighting for our marriage. She was fighting to keep her image intact. Later that night, I overheard her on the phone with her sister again. I stood outside the bedroom door, my chest tightening with every word. He ruined it, she whispered. If Daniel hadn't told Ethan I was married, things would be different. I'd still have him. I don't even know if I want this marriage. It just feels safer than being alone. Safer. Not love. Not respect. Not commitment. Just safer. I clenched my fists. That was the moment I stopped doubting myself. She wasn't choosing me. She was settling until she found another way out. A week later, I came home early from work. The kids were at a sleepover. Maya's car was in the driveway. I walked inside and froze. She was sitting on the couch, laptop open, whispering into her phone. Yes, I miss you too. I know. I should have told you everything sooner, but Daniel's making things difficult. No, don't worry. He won't stop me. Her voice was low, shaky, desperate. I stepped closer. Who are you talking to? She jumped, fumbling to close the laptop. Work call, she stammered. But I had already seen it. Ethan's name glowing across the screen. I laughed, bitter, hollow, exhausted. So, you found a way to crawl back to him after all? Her eyes welled up. Daniel, please, no. I cut her off. Save it. Every word that comes out of your mouth is a lie. She tried to chase me down the hallway, pleading, but I shut the bedroom door in her face. That was the last time I believed anything she said. The next morning, Maya begged for another conversation. Against my better judgment, I sat across from her at the kitchen table. Daniel, I swear I love you. I got confused. He made me feel alive again. But you're my husband, the father of my kids. I don't want to lose this family. I stared at her, wondering if she even believed her own words. Then she said something that made my blood run cold. And if we do divorce, don't think you're walking away with everything. I've given this marriage 15 years. I have rights too. That was it. She wasn't just betraying me emotionally. She was already plotting to take me down financially. I leaned back in my chair, staring at her like a stranger. You really think you can blow up this marriage, betray me, pine after another man, and then walk away with half of what I built? Her,